Howdy folks, it's DIECAST Buffet here again, and welcome back to Sprint Cars Road to Knoxville Career Mode. So, the first race of the season, we knocked off our first win, we won the pole, and we won the heat race. So, we pretty much swept the first weekend of the year, and I'm kind of curious to see how the standings are. Oh, not schedule, view standings. So, we are, let's see, where is it? Modified Pro Series. There we go. So, we have a 4-point lead over Gurney. Let's go ahead and head to the next event, which should be a modified, or not modified, a midget race, excuse me. So we'll see how Montooth can do. 8th. 8th place again, man. Come on. Alright, see what's next for the race team. Let me make sure the midget is all, okay, so 3/4 midget, still in good shape. I don't think the AI has actually damaged their vehicles. Surprisingly enough. So let's go ahead and head out to our next event, which is at the Super Motorplex. We'll go ahead and skip that. Qualifying. Let's go get this thing qualified. Hopefully we can get our pole. That'd be great. I mean, we're pretty much just going to be so dominant in the Pro Series. I mean, there's going to be a few tracks we're not going to be that good at, but for the most part, we should be very, very consistent, I think. I mean, we only have a 4-point lead though, so we have to monitor our points lead as best as we can. So qualifying good is going to be a huge asset. So this is a tough track though, because it's tempting to run that really low, groove. But if you do that, you might bump the little bit of a hill. And it just kills your corner speed, man. It just kills it. See, like right there, the car kind of got a little bit sideways. It kind of gets stuck on that bump. So you really need to run the middle and then just kind of cut low like that. That's kind of what you want to do here. And looks like, let's see, where did we qualify? Sweet, we're on the pole by almost, like a full second. So nice, just to be able to make the A main and get a top 5. That's kind of what you're looking for here. I've noticed how we get faster and faster as the night goes on. Track looks so slick. Oh, in the wall. How do they hold the throttle that much? This is definitely a track that we need to learn more about, because we're not able to really just dominate here like we did at Eldor. Eldor is very straightforward. It's pretty much just mat the gas and turn. Here it seems like there's more of a fine groove. As you can kind of see, enters low, washes up high. God, really, man, really? Yeah, they're using my own tactics against me. I did that entire Season 1 pretty much. It's just run over people. Maybe if we get out of the gas a little bit, maybe that'd help. I don't know. I'm trying to think of is there any other way we could run this guy down? Because we're racing a maxed out modified. Of course, we don't have it set up on the car, but still though, he's doing something I'm not. I'm trying to match his racing groove right now. This guy's all over my hind end. This is just a heat race, though, so... Really, man? Dang it, he got around me. Yep, so we'll come home third in the heat. I think we could learn a little bit about our racing groove. Definitely seems like the outside line is the fastest way around this track, but it's such a hard line to run on corner exit. So, once again, our second car won't run this week as he will be stuck in the B main. We're going straight to the A main. Here we go. Oh, boy. So we're going to roll off 6th place. I'm not too entirely confident about this racetrack, to be honest with you guys. It's already got some contact up front. Not entirely confident about this racetrack. Got to be a little aggressive, not that aggressive. I'm just trying to just maintain something near the leaders. That's what I'm looking for, is just to be near the leaders when it counts. This is where generally our cars are the fastest. Come on, man. There you go. Just grinding my hind end right now. Try the outside groove. Actually, screw that. Oh, I hate when they do that, man. Yep, we are all over the track right now. It's not good. The car on our right side reminds me of Dale Earnhardt's early, one of his early cars he ran. Popped the wall there. So yeah, we just don't have pace here, man. We just don't have pace. I'm trying to learn the groove, right? It's so weird because you think that you could just run the middle and be okay, but it's like they run the outside and they something about it. Either they get a better takeoff or something with the outside groove, and that's what's hurting us. I think that's what's hurting us is that, oh, I hate that wall sometimes, man. Stupid wall. Come on. Gotta get some pace. Gotta get faster. So try to run that outside and see what it does. Because we were running down the leaders in the heat race using the outside line. We were running them down. But I don't know if we'll be able to do that here in the A main. However, the leaders are next to each other, so maybe they'll bump each other a little bit and slow each other down. See, that guy got a little bit kind of slowed up by the wall. Because it seems like we're fast if we run the outside groove but don't lift. You can kind of use that right rear to help steer you if you need. If you can just slide it in there, you can tag the right rear, kind of like at Darlington. But maybe that's the reason why we're going so slow, is because the inside is just not, you know, it just doesn't have the right surface. It's just not enough speed down there. But we got to be a little bit aggressive, but not too aggressive. We got to cover our inside. Yep, got to cover the inside, but sometimes if you're in the outside groove, they'll slam the inside and just push you up the racetrack. As soon as they touch your car will slide. But somehow, some way, we're actually gaining on the leaders here, and we're just about halfway here tonight. So I think this outside groove is working, but I think the leaders are actually racing a little bit sloppy, to be honest. But no question, the track is starting to come to us. That outside groove, something about it. It's got some grip up there. It's got some grip. Just try not to make too much contact. That's what I'm trying to do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep, I hit the brakes and they turned sideways on me. I'm trying not to wreck them, but it's just the way the cars travel in the corners. It's very hard to pass without making a little bit of contact. But it is dirt racing, man, you know. Contact is a racing attribute, if you will. We got lap down traffic. See if we can run. Okay. You know, I love it how he's a lap down and he's still trying to block us. It's great. But it's all good, though. I ain't worried about it. The leader's right there, man. I want to win this race. I want to win this race, so we need to just jump on it now. Yeah, I can feel like the outside groove is a little bit more, I'd say, loose dirt. It's not packed in as well. And it's fast, man. There's something about it. It's got some speed up there. You can kind of slingshot it up here. Oh, he's going to get held up. We can use that as a pick. There we go. Boom. We're going to use the lap traffic to our advantage. Boom, there we go. And we'll lead our first lap tonight. 6 laps to go, excuse me. That lap traffic's still holding them up, so if we can just slingshot the next few corners, we might be able to get a little bit of a gap. But he just got around them. So yeah, this is going to be a knockdown drag out for the finish. Because I feel like he's going to gain back on us, because we were able to chip away his lead, but we had to run very consistent. The outside groove, you can kind of feel the car bounce a little bit. But there's some grip up there. There's some loose dirt. There's just something about it. It's working. Come on. We're beating up this race car, but you know what? Whatever. I'm going for it tonight. And he's gaining on us, no question. Trying to use that lap car up here as kind of I wouldn't say a guide, but in a way a reference point to kind of see, you know, what type of line is he running? Because generally the AI runs the same type of line. So if he's running that one line, odds are the guy behind me is too, and I can use that as a reference point to kind of block and to, you know, see where the speed is. It's so difficult to enter the inside corner there. It was just a bad angle, but what can you do? He's getting held up a little bit, coming to the white flag here. This is going to get interesting. Yeah, he's still held up. Final lap around here. Come on, come on. One more corner. He's still held up. I think we got this one, folks. We might be able to get it. Out of 3 and 4, we're going to get our second straight Pro Modified feature. 25 laps around here. We had to earn it. We had to find some fresh dirt. Sure enough, we are going to take the victory here and a $15,000 paycheck to go along with it. Look at that, $67,000 in the bank. Holy cow. Wow. So, yeah, I think it might be time to buy a sprint car. Let's go look at the prices for this stuff. Yeah, we can definitely buy a sprint car. You know, it might be worth, you know, kind of getting our feet wet a little bit in the sprint cars, so when we do enter it, we're not, you know, off pace so much. I'm trying to find a good livery for it. I've kind of been going with like the black and green look, so I'd probably go with this one. But I want the Shadow. That's got the most horsepower. We're gonna go ahead and buy a sprint car, guys. We're gonna go ahead and buy it. I'll figure out a name here. Awesome. So we just bought a sprint car, and we'll be able to run this one sometimes this season. Let's go check and see if we got any open race schedules, because what I'm wanting to do is kind of get our feet wet with the sprint cars, so next year we can run full-time. So like this week right here, we can run the Sprint Amateur Series. See, like, I think we actually could run most of the Sprint Amateur Series probably. Let's see, not that week. Any race weeks we don't have anything planned. Semi-Pro will run that week. Sprint Pro Series, what? I guess we'll run that one too. Yeah, we're just trying to get our feet wet in the the sprint cars, because it'd be smarter to do that for next season. Like if I would have jumped right into modifieds without getting a little bit of, you know, some practice in, I wouldn't be able to, you know, run for the championship. But I'm gonna mark a lot of sprint races on the calendar to kind of get our feet wet a little bit. So there we go. We're gonna mark all those on the calendar for our sprint car, but we're gonna go ahead and max this thing out. Why not? Got 43,000. Let's get the best engine you can get. That Blaze engine. Holy cow, $39,000. We'll go ahead and buy that. Heck yeah. So Bandit's going to be very fast. Awesome. And that's going to be the end of this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you liked the video, of course. Hopefully you did. Make sure to subscribe to DIECAST Buffet. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Hope you're having a great one out there. And DIECAST Buffet signing off.